What's up, guys? Busta-Grill, Busta Crypto. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a good 4th. I want to do a video about all my other shit that is going on in terms of miners and ADMs, Lockpay, Lucky, all the money that I had out there. And I say that with the idea that is risk capital that I put set aside. So roughly speaking, everything you see on the screen right now, I don't know if you can see the top, from Lucky to Lockpay to BUSD Crowdstormer, BNB Crowdstormer, USD Crowdstormer, Grinch Bucks, Ruby Mine, My Diamond Team, AVARICE Land. And AVARICE Land is different. I just I want to do a video to let you guys know, like, everything is not always all good, right? Like there's reason why you play with risk capital. There's reason why you throw in money that you could eventually, you're okay with losing. Not that everyone's okay with losing. No one's okay with losing any money. I don't care if it's $1 or $1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, right? No one's okay with that, no matter how much money you got. It's kind of like a game, right? No one ever wants to lose a game, and it's all competitive, right? For yourself and you believing in, maybe something and, trying to see it through. But sometimes shit don't work out. So I want to go through my losses because I think this will kind of give you perspective that, everyone you see on YouTube is not just always fucking making money on referrals, and I don't. I barely have any referrals. I do have some, and I'll show you those, but in general, for everything you're seeing, some of these are non-referral based, right? So the first one, and in no particular order, right? So I'll start with my diamond team just because it's on my screen. I actually ROI'd with my diamond team. So if you don't know about my diamond team, I talked about it a lot because I loved it. But what ended up happening was they had to put some stuff in place because people were literally letting this go and I guess you can say compound and without doing anything, and they were just cashing this thing out, like, maybe not letting it go for like a month and then hitting the claim button. I'll be honest, I didn't take any profits. You guys saw that for like the first 3 or 4 months, and then I started doing something similar, right? But I didn't really have a lot of money in here. I only had like 4 BNB. And essentially what ended up happening was, I guess since everyone was doing that, it ended up, I want to say crashing it, but it ended up, there was a lot more money going out than there was coming in, right? For any miner, same idea. So for this, you can see, I put in I received 4 BNB. I put in 3.91 BNB total, but my deposits, because I kept reinvesting, right, for those 3 or 4 months, ended up being 9.1. So if I was able to get this 9.1 out, obviously that's what kind of everyone was doing. They were maxing out way over what they put in, which you're supposed to, right? That was the whole idea, the 1.5%, and they had a 5 times max, I think. And then they tried to change some things in terms of how when you're able to pull it out. But anyway, long story short, they actually, in that thing, if you didn't read it, what they're trying to say here is they're slowing it down. They're walking away. Until there's a use case for it, or maybe a utility in the future, they're going to work on Piston, right? So this is the same idea as same group that works on Piston. So anyway, what I'm trying to tell you, I want to make this long. My diamond team's pretty much done. So if you're in it, keep trying to get what you can out of it, but I wouldn't put more money into it. All right, that's done. I'm going to close it out. Since AVARICE Land is on here, I just want to throw this out there. I've heard that this thing may be rugged or potentially rugged. Remember, this was a copycat from AVARICE. So I never got in. I never felt comfortable with it, so I never did it. So I'm just throwing this out there. Just do your own research, but I'm not throwing my money in AVARICE Land, and I never did. Just so it's super clear. Ruby Mine, yeah. How old is this guy, right? So this is still giving me, like, I don't know how much it's giving me, but it's not giving me a lot. But it's still, it's draining the contract. This thing is fucking done. I'm just saying Ruby Mine's done. Grinch Bucks. This is crazy to me, right? So there was so much hype about this one because of, the whole miner craze. And yeah, motherfuckers made their money on this. Made them off of everyone else. I probably lost like maybe $1,000 in here. I don't think it was, I think I put 2,100 maybe in this one. I thought maybe it would last because of the fact it was supported by the Drip Network guys or Drip guys. But you know what? Look at this thing. Is 85,000 left in there? Yeah, I get literally $3 a week. I'm just saying. So take it for what it's worth. Obviously, this is fucking done. Moving on. I lost maybe $1,000 here. let me go back into these guys because it's on the right network. So for any of the crops farmers, I'll be honest, these guys are still paying. I'm taking, this was about $90. It went to 100, it went back down, it went back up, and then it went to 50. Now it's about 25 bucks a day. And I'm still getting my money back out of here. I'm way more than half. I mean, it'll probably take me longer, but I honestly do feel I'll get my money back. Do I think this is dead? Yes. But I think there's enough money in here that I'll get my money back, if not a little more. So this is gonna take time. It's annoying as hell. You know, I hate all these 12-hour shit. BNB, same idea here. I'm less than halfway through. It's still paying. I mean, it's still coming out. I mean, it's not anything crazy, but I use this, and for Crowd Summer, I literally use it for like gas stuff for BNB. I mean, I'm told for Binance, so it's totally fine for me. I think I will get most of my money back, if not all, of Crowd Summer. So in Crowd Summer, I didn't put too much. I think in total, I probably put about $2,000 in total between all three of them. So nothing crazy, right? I never aped into any of these guys because it was miners, and I don't know. I just didn't ape into all of them, to be honest. USDC Cross Farmer, same idea. I think I'm pretty, like, more than half. I use this for gas stuff. I mean, it's totally fine. Remember, like, the whole idea with these is, for me, like, this is a whole miner craze, and so this one, total deposits, you don't look at that. This is what I put in, 325 bucks. So yeah, I mean, what is that? 340. So I'm more than halfway. So all the cross farmers, I think I'm going to get my money back. I'm not going to totally, I'm not going to get wrecked on this one, or on these three. I didn't get into the new one that came out. I'm just done with fucking miners, and you guys know that. All right, closing all these guys out. Lockpay, it went from V1 to V2. V1, there was an exploit. They're transferring accounts. They canceled the transferring. They added staking to Lockpay V2. You saw me put another $1,000 into V2. Now, so this number is a little off. It's actually a lot lower. The DApp is not updating, but essentially what ends up happening, I think I have a worth of it for like 4,500 maybe or so. I locked it up for 2 years. If you didn't watch my video on Lockpay V2, I mean, it's a good price right now. If you lock it in for 3, 6, 12 months, whatever, right? Set and forget it. This is what I like about it, even though it could be super risky. It obviously is super risky, but you never know with the whole market turnaround, people coming back to putting some money in these types of ADMs. I think they got a bad rap with everything that happened, and then, long story short, you will see this thing's around in 24 months. I do like Michael. I do like the way he markets, the way he does stuff. I just don't. It needs the market to turn. To be honest, I think they are doing marketing and doing other things, but in general. This is why I like it, because I don't have to fucking do shit to it. But I did drop a lot of coin, right? I think I put a total of 8,500 into here, and right now I think it's worth about 4,500. So that's like V2. Stake. Now, I only threw stake in here because, it is dropping, and honestly, I think people are probably maybe getting prepared for drip. I don't know, and selling off, because I did sell at 14, 12, and 10. You guys saw that? I even sold it. Yeah, also at like 8. I bought in at 4 and 6, so I'm still good. I'm just compounding now. I don't know why I have this on here. I actually feel good about this one. The only thing it's concerning to me is that in order for you to get your nerd back up, you have to do airdrops, right, in order to get this up, which is fine. But there is a little gamification in here that is not a set and forget it. I have one person here, so I'm just letting you know I don't have a ton of people. So if you're looking to join, it might be a good time to get in. Remember not to say it's financial advice, but this could be a good time to get in if I was looking at stake in general, because it is 3%. It is actually pretty cool. It's 3%. So remember, I put into here like 4 or 5 grand. I had some profits. I took some drip or put in here just because I felt like this was good, and it's still a good play. I got it at 4. I'm way more than halfway my ROI. And I have a ton more tokens. So I feel good about this one. This one I think will just be nice extra cash is the way I'm looking at stake. All right, Lucky 7, which is similar to Lockpay. Lucky 7, my God. We were up like 21,000. I got on a pre-sale whitelist shit. And this thing kind of just hit the fucking floor. But here's the thing. They got converted, or I would say transition. All your tokens will be equivalent into the firm. So what that means is that in order for you to get your nerd back up, you have to do airdrops, right, in order to get this up, which is fine. But there is a little gamification in here that is not a set and forget it. The only thing it's concerning to me is that in order for you to get your nerd back up, you have to do airdrops, right, in order to get this up, which is fine. I don't know. I only put in, I didn't put too much. I put like 4,000 into this one. You know, was it worth now like 1,000? Was all the way up to 21,000. I didn't pull any profits. I usually don't pull profits that early, but the firm, if you don't know about the firm, I guess is essentially trying to bridge the gap between investing in a protocol contract on, you know, in terms of crypto, and then also a physically having those investment into real estate. So it's on AVAX. I haven't done a ton of research on it. Obviously, I can't really. It doesn't really matter because my tokens will just get converted anyway, and we'll just kind of have to see what happens with Lucky 7, the firm. So, all right, guys. I wanted to do that because there are some people asking about but oh my god, I can't talk about everything else besides drip and everything else that I'm doing. I'll be honest with you. I am so tired of all these, and you guys know that. So I will just be sticking to the basics. Sticking to my guns, wait for drip to kind of turn around. Ammo farm, AVARICE, those are the ones I like. I like steak. You know, obviously, you know, I like big beans. That's it. I know people talking about Rex, ask me if I'm getting Rex. I don't know. As of right now, I'm good. I am good. I'm saving my cash to buy more drip. That's pretty much the summary of this video. I hope you like it. Please hit that like and sub. If you don't like it, hit that thumbs down twice. And everyone have a good rest of your Tuesday. I see you on the next one. Peace.